Am I live? I am live. Live on YouTube. And I'm live on Facebook. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. New view on YouTube. So I just got on here. Posting this up. Boom. Look at that. Pin message. Yep. Just starting. Okay. All right. I'm live. Finally. I've been waiting all evening to be on here. And I got a few things to talk about, a few things to go over. Things that have been happening with with my fish tanks, my aquariums, things I've been working on, things that I'm still working on, and a couple unfortunate things happened that I'll go over. And let me kind of line this camera up a little bit better. Let me line this thing up a little bit better. Is that good? Okay. I think that'll work. All right. So, how is everybody doing out there? And thanks for tuning in to midweek stream, chat, whatever you want to call it. Let me bring this microphone a little bit closer. A little bit closer here. So people can hear me a little bit better. This stupid thing right here is just, this little thing right here keeps falling off the microphone. I keep trying to clamp it down, but it keeps falling off. Hey Muppet, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. So, hey on Facebook Live and on YouTube, right? So, again, how is everybody doing? Pretty good. Halfway there to the weekend. For me, it went a little fast. It's not slow because I've been super busy. But just wanted to talk about a couple things. Some birthday brownies. Nice. Well, happy birthday. Hope you enjoy those brownies. Happy birthday. That's cool. All right. Well, hopefully you're having a good day. So this tank right here, it's kind of going through a couple things right now that I'm trying to fix. So I noticed I think I have a case of ick that I'm currently treating in this tank right behind me. This is my saltwater tank. All right. And I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy them. So I'm currently going through treating it. But man, I'll tell you what, this bottle, I wonder if I have it up here. This bottle right here. It's empty. Okay, it's empty. This is just an API bottle got from like PetSmart. It's called Super Ick Cure. Okay, that's the one I got. Yes. Oh no, yeah. Because I was like, all right, so I know what could cause ick. Like water conditions. What's in obviously that's water conditions. So I did. Hang on. I don't know if anybody else, if any of y'all use these. Um, the test strip. I also have a master test kit where I actually do the drips in those little bottles, right? So I was like, you know what? I saw these. I was like, let me get these things. They're just so much easier, but these do not test for ammonia. At least the ones I got don't. They don't test for ammonia, um, but they do test for general hardness, carbonate hardness for fresh and salt. The general hardness is for fresh water only. pH, all right, for fresh and salt. It checks for nitrite and your nitrates for fresh and salt water. So I tested this in this tank right here, and the nitrate levels were all the way, all the way pink. Okay, so I was like, well, that sucks. So water change. So I had to do, I'm have to do water change. But the only thing that kind of sucks about it is that I have a little RODI system, just a little 4-stage little one, right? And it takes me a while to make some water. Like a 5 gallon, it takes me what, like hour and 20 minutes to make 5 gallons? That's ridiculous for a 150-gallon tank. That will not work, right? So what I have to do is I need to figure out a better system, a better way. Because I mean, yeah, I'm using my protein skimmer. Okay, so Muppet, if they do make separate ones, like the little the ones these, I'll definitely find them because that's so much easier than doing those 8 drops for bottle one, 8 more drops for bottle number two. It's just if I could do that, I'll find those. So I need to get a better RO system if I want to keep doing salt water. I don't want. Here's the thing: I do not want to get tired of doing salt water because it becomes a hassle. I don't want to start thinking that way because fresh water you could just do a water change. Pour some dechlorinator in it, and you're basically okay, right? But I mean, it like I said, it takes me forever to do that. So I need to come up with a better system. I still kind of I had planned to downsize my saltwater into a 90-gallon that I have, but I just recently made that a freshwater tank. So, but there's nothing to say down the road that can't happen because I'd love to put the freshwater honestly in here, get it back freshwater, put some angelfish in there. I got a couple blood parrots, which I have something going on with that too. I'll get to that. That's what they used to be in here, and I would love to get that back in here. So honestly, I could tell anybody, if you're doing saltwater or a reef tank with 150 gallons, you better have a good RODI, good size, like one of those that has like a 55-gallon drum or something of water saved up that you can keep making, like say in your garage or something. Because doing like the little 4-stage, it's like called the 4-stage Buddy RODI system I got off Amazon, and it takes that long to make 5 gallons. That just doesn't work. So I'm working on that, trying to figure out a better way. Like I said, I don't want to get to the point where I don't want to do saltwater because I like saltwater. It's good. It's fun to do, but doing the changes, the water changes with like that, it's not working. So I'll have to figure it out. But unfortunately, I already had 2 fish die probably because of Vic. And it was a goby. It was a little, I don't know especially what kind it was, but it was like an orange, and I think I have a picture of it, but it was like a little orange and purple little goby, and it was always curious. If I put something in the tank, it was always right there, like kind of looking at it. I know I got a picture of it somewhere. But I mean, I'm not going to sit here and look for it, which exactly that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a blurry picture of it. Dang it. Thought I had a better picture of it somewhere. You think I would if I'm taking pictures is always normally, you think it's right in the picture. But anyway, it's a little tiny one about like that. And it was, you know, I've had them for a while. Hey, Dave, said Jason fills a 50-gallon can through the week. And yeah, then mix the saltwater 5-gallon buckets two a day. Yeah. I need to come up with that kind of system. I should have been prepared a little bit better whenever I got into doing this with this 150. So anyway, it's a little goby, and it sucks, you know. And also, I had that mandarin goby died, but I don't think that was because of ick. I think it was because I thought I had enough copepods in there that were reproducing and everything, getting on the rocks and stuff, but it lived for about 3 weeks, which, you know, I mean, if I ever do get another one again, I don't know, but it's going to be in a smaller tank. Like if I downce, you know, I mean, if I want to go with the 90, but if I want to I have a 30-gallon long, if I want to put it in that, something small, I think that would be okay. Easier to maintain. So anyway, it was 3. Damn, it was 3 fish. But I think the 2 for ick was I had a powder blue tang, and unfortunately that was one. So I think it's a wake up call. Since I've had this tank, I need to do more in-depth water changes, because the protein skimmer does get a lot of the stuff out, but it's not enough, right? It's not enough. So that's still my plan. But that topic, okay. In my 90-gallon, here's something. In my 90-gallon, I have the freshwater, and I have the Angels, a couple blood parrots in there, 2 geophagus, 2 rams, actually I have 2 gold dust mollies in there with them, or I did, or I'll explain that. And then 2 Siamese algae eaters, just 2 of everything. So I have a big, what do you call those? The algae eaters, like this big. Dang it, I can't remember. Cosmus, yeah. So I noticed today that the angelfish and even the male blood parrot was picking on, like nonstop, picking on the female blood parrot. And they've been in this tank for forever together. And so she was kind of hovering around the top, and they just kept going at it. And so I had to remove her. So I took the gold dust, the little ones out, and put them in the 30-gallon upstairs. And I think it's going to be okay now. But I think if I would have left her in there, she probably would have because you know how fish, they can sense. Fish can sense if another fish is dying, or if they're getting ready to die. I don't know how that works, but they start messing with it, they start picking at it. And that's why if you have a dead fish in your tank, you can kind of see, hey, what's up, Eric? You can kind of see, like, if you have a dead fish tank and it's kind of eaten, the fish will start eating it. If it gets sick and it dies, the fish will just start eating off of it. That's just what they all do. So I moved them. I have them in 30-gallon upstairs. Everything's cool. We'll see how it goes. Should be okay, because the tank was already cycled. I just had to move some other fish around today to get where I wanted to. I put my flower horn back in the 65-gallon. It wasn't at 30. Moved back in there, or whatever. Happy. And yeah, so everything's copacetic, I hope. But yeah, and as far as the 90-gallon goes, that I'm working on the sump. I have a video where I showed how the sump currently is, and it's still that way. Filter sock in a plastic rectangular cereal containers, drilled some holes, put some polyfill and the filter sock in there. water goes through. I have a whole bunch of sponge filters just sitting right next to it, just sitting in there, so water flows through that. There's a basket. It's got some of those porcelain, those little rings that grow beneficial bacteria in the basket. Past that, there's a couple little rectangular, just regular filter pads, and then the return pump back to the tank. So my goal, what I want to do, I want to get baffles. I want to get some baffles, like, or just get some glass sheets or something that I can just take the aquarium safe, the silicone, and just silicone them in. Actually making a sump, with like sections on it, and be okay with that. So once I get those, I'll put that together, and I'll make a video about that one. That's my first sump. Proud of myself. But once I understood how it works, it's pretty simple. What else? Running through everything way too fast. Oh. So back to the blood parrot. So I had to remove them. As I said, she was getting picked on. But something I noticed, my wife noticed, was she was sitting there, and she could see where she was sitting. She could see the tank, right? So, excuse me, it's been a day. The Geophagus that's in there, the male one, the bigger one. Every time, like after a certain point, every time some fish would come and like pick on it, that female blood parrot, it jumped right in the middle, and it would like chase the other fish away. And she actually saw that happening, and I thought it was crazy. That fish was actually protecting that blood parrot, which I've never seen that, but that was pretty weird, but it was cool. I didn't think that fish would care about that fish. We actually saw it. Actually, other fish, the angelfish, come up, and it would just swim right in the way and just chase them away. And it did that several times. So that was, yeah, it's crazy. So that's as far as my tanks go right now for the week. That's the story of the week for my tanks. I haven't gotten anything new. I haven't, the corals that I have, I just treating them, helping them. They're growing slowly, but they're growing, they're growing. And man, Facebook Live is pretty slow tonight. Pretty slow. If I keep yawning, I'm trying to not yawn. I'm trying to hold it back because I know it's contagious, and I don't want to make people think that I'm tired. Because I'm not. I'm not tired. I'm good. It's a big Solo cup. It's plastic, like an actual reusable one. But okay, well, enough about all that. Who we got? All right, so we had Muppet, Dave, and my mother. So, if anybody has anything that they've experienced lately, as far as if you've had any bad luck with owning, God dang it, man! If you have any bad luck with owning aquariums or anything, we all have. You go through the process of owning a tank or starting one up. The first thing that you learn about, pretty much, is, I would say a majority of the people, the first thing you learn about is, for me, well, water cycle. Maybe that's not the first thing people learn, but eventually they do. I mean, it's so easy. You could just go on YouTube, watch any video about, like how to care for aquariums. I mean, everybody knows you can look on YouTube to anything from, how to put on your shoe to rebuilding an engine in like, a 67 Mustang or something. You can find it on there. I mean, there's things that I found on YouTube about this stuff. I mean, or I YouTubed for my wife's car. It's a Taurus, and the passenger air conditioning went out. Right, like the what do you call that? The dual climate went out, and I was like, dang, man, that's gonna be like $400 to get fixed. But I just YouTubed it, saw what kind of part that I needed for that specific car, and bought it. Learned how to put it in. It goes in behind the stereo area, and yeah, and saved about $400. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get to, but I did. Hey Sandy, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, YouTube is a great thing for learning how to do whatever. So they should call YouTube like the Hobby Lobby. Oh, just looking in my notebook to see if I see any old notes, that I could talk about. But I mean, it's just you think about just little things that you think about, little thoughts. Ooh, thoughts. I haven't done shower thoughts in a while. I'll get to that, but holy crap, I keep like trying to yawn. I keep trying to hold it back, but it's like just there, just sitting there on standby, just fighting me to get this one yawn out. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, the reason why I didn't move this to the 90 gallon is because you think about, especially saltwater, with corals. Okay, like I got little corals in there, so it kind of counts as a reef tank. With you got the lights, so wow, that yawn is still there. This is gonna drive me crazy the whole time. I'm probably gonna have to just yawn it out and be done with it. An ecosystem, the perfect balance of an ecosystem in a glass box, right? Freshwater, it's whatever. After you get used to it, right? But saltwater, to me, I was like, I don't want to move that because it's the perfect balance. Well, it was the perfect balance. I can honestly say it's not the perfect balance anymore because, like I explained a few minutes ago, it sucks. I'm fighting the ick in there. So I thought it'd be pointless to take fish. I don't even have a hospital tank or whatever another tank set up for saltwater. So I'm fighting it. I'm just treating in there, but I had to pour. This thing says what? We all know how this always goes by 5 milliliters per 10 gallons. Like any kind of thing that comes in a bottle like this. Yeah, 5 milliliters of 1 teaspoon. Oh, okay, 5 milliliters per. Yeah, 5 gallons of aquarium water. Repeat dose for 8 hours. Okay, and then do a 25% water change, right? But 5 milliliters per 5 gallons. Let's do the math on this thing. How many milliliters do you need for 150 gallons? Well, it's more than this bottle if I did the math right. But yeah. So another reason why I should downsize my saltwater tank. But if you think about it, it's in a glass box. You have like an ecosystem in there. And just thinking about that, you're in complete control of it. And I don't know why I'm bringing that up. I just kind of like makes you think about it, like how crazy that is. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that you all everybody in this hobby, you're doing that, multiple tanks. And oh man, here's like one tank that I always want to get. Maybe one day I will. A low boy, like maybe a 50-gallon. I think a 50-gallon low boy would be a pretty decent size. But those kind, like I always picture those to go like in the middle of a room. You can just walk all the way around it, and I picture like a saltwater one with some rock. Maybe not. Okay, I mean they use those for like for corals, for selling corals. Like you can cut off a frag and sell it. Um, they use low boys for that. If you go in your pet store, your fish store, you see low boys in there. That's how they do it. So I just thought one of those fish tanks would be really cool to have. And man, like Facebook Marketplace. This company over the next town over was selling one. All right. And for like $150, and it had had the table and everything. It was, it was a drilled one. And I was like, oh, it was so tempting. Like I almost like so wanted to get that. It was basically between that or the 90-gallon. But I was like, where am I going to put this at? I don't have a place to put it at. So I just got so that's why I got the 90-gallon. But I thought it would be a lot, like, it would be cool to have. So what's up, Jason? You said they're a lot of work, but very rewarding. You talking about those, the low boys, like those ones? But yeah, I saw it on there. I was like so tempted. I was like, man, but no. See if I can keep this glare right here. Can I keep this glare right here the whole time? That look weird? Okay, I won't do that. Okay. Oh, all right. All right. All right. All right. Next topic. Unless somebody has a topic. Somebody out there got a topic? Riding solo here. Okay, it's waiting. Wow, I could definitely not be a singer on stage if if that happens. That would be annoying and embarrassing. But yeah, so that was a thought. And speaking of thoughts, there was something I looked up. A whole bunch of ones I looked up. They were called shower thoughts. All right. So let me start my segment of shower thoughts here. All right. I think I have some ones that are pretty decent here. Pretty decent. So let me get to it. If anybody wants to hear any of these, some ones I researched. So these are basically, they could be thoughts. You're just sitting there, sitting there. You're just standing there in the shower. Or you could be driving, just thinking about, do a lot of thinking about the world, about things. And once in a while, you get that one, you're like, yes, what? How come I never thought about that one before? Or just, or if you ever had a great idea for something, an invention or something, and you're like, man, that's a great idea. And then you look it up, you Google it, and somebody already created it or something like it. And you're like, dang it. Oh my God. Okay, well, uh, this one is it's kind of true, but all right. So the first shower thought, it's kind of stupid, but it's I don't know who thought about this one. Women who give birth to boys technically gruesome balls. Hmm, technically, yes. Technically, yes. All right. Um, somebody might get this. I've watched. Okay, I'm not like I think I've maybe seen like all the Harry Potter movies. Dang it. So tell me if this makes sense. Okay, tell me if this makes sense. This shower thought. Uh, a character. If you've seen Harry Potter, I'm sure all of us mostly have. But uh, Voldemort can't wear sunglasses. Is that because he doesn't have a nose? I don't know. I think is that the guy that he fought at the last Harry Potter on the very last one, and he didn't like have a nose; it was just flat. I mean, if that's him, then yeah, I could see how he can't wear sunglasses. I could see that. All right. So the next one, the next shower thought, this one just makes you think. You're like, damn, I'm getting old or something. So the year 2050 is as close to us as the year 1992. Do we like to think about that kind of stuff? The year 2050 is as close to us as the year 1992. Where were you in 1992? 1992 is the year I started high school. That was my freshman year in high school. Yep. I started high school. Excuse me. All right. The next the next shower thought, okay. The next one is eating grapes. Eating grapes with milk is trashy, but wine with cheese is classy. All right. Eating grapes with milk is trashy. I never thought it was trashy. I never really thought about eating grapes with milk. But wine with cheese is classy. Oh yeah, it's classy. It's classy. All right, all right, all right. At some here, okay. So here's the next one. Right, here's the next one. At some point, for some reason, we just accepted that one chicken wing split into two parts is two chicken wings. I've never thought about that one. I always just thought, hey, I like the flats better. Am I yeah. So at some point, for some reason, we just accept that one chicken wing split into two parts is two chicken wings because that's when you order that, that's what you get, right? All right. So how about the next one? The next shower thought. And a lot of all these, I've never thought about all these any of these, but I guess I don't take the time to have like think about certain things. I don't know. So as caffeine is a drug, Starbucks is the largest drug dealer in the world. Yes, and yes, and yes. As caffeine is a drug, Starbucks is the largest drug dealer in the world. Think about that one. Think about that one. It's the largest drug dealer in the world, legal, and it's legal too. All right, so the next one, the only okay, I don't even know what that. Okay, Another one. You can learn. See, I don't know. I mean, this is a kind of a thought. Yeah. This one says you can learn anything from reading books except how to read. I would love to see a book that says how to read. That would be that would be pretty funny. How to read by author so and so. All right, eating a banana, apple, orange, and kiwi on the same day was unheard of 100 years ago. Okay, okay. Eating a banana, an apple, an orange, and a kiwi on the same day was unheard of 100 years ago. So 100 years ago was 1921. So we're coming up on 100 years of uh, close to it of what the prohibition. That was what 1924, around there. I don't know. This is another Harry Potter one. It's just a coincidence. Okay, so for all we know, Harry Potter never used the restroom in the span of 7 books. Yeah, I don't remember him ever having to use the bathroom. So the quickest way to lose something is to put it somewhere safe so you don't lose it. Yes, I have done that. I can confirm that one. Mm-mm-mm. I'm trying to find ones that uh okay, so I'm confused. I'm sitting here staring. I'm just staring at my uh at my StreamYard here because either some spam just came up under my comments or something because that was unexpected. That's a troll. You have no mods. Dang, that just popped up out out of nowhere. But let's hopefully it doesn't happen again. So you know, hopefully it doesn't happen again. All right. Well, what is going on with that? Dang, who's Adolf Hitler? Wow, Mike, you need mods. What is that? Hey, I'm new at this here. So, what is mods? Uh oh. Don't listen to him. Yeah, just let me know. Like, I'll have to look what mods are. If that keeps that away, then definitely. Dang, that just completely interrupted that. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. All right, so I figured this. I figured that this person will probably first troll. I made the big time. I never. Yeah, that's the first time I ever had a troll come up. Wait, you usually just block them, right? That's what I'm assuming because you know trying to steal all the attention from my stream, right? Seems to be working. Well, if you're always mad at the world, that sucks for you. All right, so I went ahead. I don't know who that was. I'm sure nobody knows who that was, but I went ahead and blocked them. So let's see here. Let's see here. Looking on the message deleted. Okay, yeah, I just deleted. I just deleted them because I don't know what was going on. I was just like, I was just minding my own business, just sitting here reading my shower thoughts, and you know what? They just kind of stole the thunder, kind of stole the ruin the mood of shower thoughts. But it's okay. Whatever, whatever. You know. But they're blocked, and I ain't got to worry about that anymore. So have all you guys had trolls come on there before at all? Oh, excuse me. Trying to get off camera here, yawn. There it is. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't come back. Hopefully it does not come back. So anyway, I was thinking of since this is my stream, I was just trying to think of just trying to think of other things I could do on here, right? Because I don't know right here because the camera's right there. I put the camera on top of my iPad, but I'm not getting. I'm not. Facebook Live isn't really doing too well right now. I don't know. I saw Jason. I don't know if Jason's still on there. Jason Cohn, old buddy of mine from my first command back in the day, way back in the day. Dave, what did you say? Yeah, you've had trolls. Oh, okay. So yes, some are fun. Some of them suck. Yeah, I wasn't sure if like if you ever get a troll, you just kind of like you're just like messing with them or something on there or what, or if you just like block them right away. You know. But yeah, I mean, I was out of nowhere. It was like four of them just popped right up. I was like, dang, man. So on a good night, okay, so or actually, you know what? This is a good night for me because I'm looking at how many people are watching, at least that I know of that are watching on the YouTube one on the stream. Okay, you can see how many people are on the stream, and on the Facebook one, I see one. I see one. It's better than none, but it's one. It's still the loneliest number, but it's all good. But anyway, I'm just kind of come up with some ideas how to what to put on the stream because you listen to streams if you want to do your own stream. Here comes that yawn again, man. I got like the yawn disease right now, the yawnitis or whatever you want to call it. It's weird, but I feel awake. It's crazy. It's good water right now. Yeah, but I'm saying like, what was I talking about? Oh, like what to do. Like if you have your own stream, okay. And I think what got me started in this was uh, like like getting when I had tanks, I was like, man, I need to do something that because I was getting to the point with my tanks that I was like, do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to keep doing maintenance? And is it getting? I needed to find something that kept me going with it because I like the hobby. I don't want to stop doing it. I've actually thought about uh, using my garage and put like that, like a couple, like a row on one side and the other side of just like some tanks. And then I was like, damn, that means it's like I would have to go out in the garage to do that. And I don't want to use my garage because I want to keep my garage as a garage. I think I had this discussion with like already, but and I was like, yeah, I have to go in the garage and clean it up out there. And plus, in the wintertime, it gets cold and you got to have the heaters and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but I think the way I think my setup here is for what I got, I think it's pretty decent. But I was like, after a while, I'm just like, man, do I want to keep doing this? I figured out, I'm just sitting here one time on YouTube and I was like, no, the first thing I started was a group page. I started the group page on Facebook. And I was like, I was like, dang, okay, start a group page. I had, some people, like friends and other people saw it and started that. I was on the group page like nonstop, like just doing little video clips, posting pictures, and I'm still on. I still have it. I still got the Facebook group page. Still called, Aquatic Action on my Facebook. And there's like 500 and some. If I look under the settings, I think it was like 500 and some people total. And I'm like, dang, but for some weird reason, I can only see 146. Maybe that's just the people that are in my friends list on Facebook. But, man, I don't know what to do about that other than get sleep. But I'm just not tired. I don't feel like it. I don't assume. But, yeah, I mean, the group page, and then after I was like, man, maybe I kept seeing like, I get on YouTube, all these people doing videos. Like, can I do a YouTube video? Because no, I did a live stream on Facebook, and I could make it where like friends saw it. I was kind of like, okay. I mean, I think it depends how you. Wait, I don't know if Facebook Live, if people who aren't your friends can see it, or I guess it's a setting that you can make though. And I did that for a little. I'm still doing actually right now. And then I was like, I should do like YouTube video. And if you make it completely public, then I mean anybody, just like that troll person could see it. And yeah. And I guess I was just kind of like worried that like, yeah, it's just open for whoever. And it's like, okay, whatever. It's not worried about it. And it's not like I'm that, I'm not like, obviously, I'm not up to that level where you get those people who have like thousands of people watching and you got like hundreds of people in your chat or something like that. But, those people have like, they made it a business. I've been doing it for a long time. I don't sell fish. I don't sell fish. Okay. What's up, Dave? Best I can tell you is watch other YouTube talk and chat pop up and panel, but do your own thing. Yeah, I know. And it's like I'll still see people. They get on their chat and may just kind of talk to the chat, or that, I've been on people's chats, so we just, I mean, you have more than one person on. Um, but I just try to keep it going, keep to talk about things. Because if I don't have anybody come up here, then, I just keep trying to talk about stuff and, do whatever. Just because, and I think it is, I just like doing the streaming. I like doing um, the chats like once a week or something. But I just thought about this too. So I'm probably going to move, like I did the last month or so, last month and a half. I think I've been doing predominantly like Wednesdays. I know I just did one last weekend, you know, um, just because I was home and I wanted to. But the weekday ones, I'm going to move from Wednesday to Tuesday. I think that's just because it fits. It just fits better for my schedule. Uh, Big adjustment, right? Wednesday to Tuesday. Um, and it's gonna be exactly like this. Surprise, shocker, huh? But yeah, I mean, I can sit here and I can sit here and talk about non-fish type stuff, which I know people do that anyway. But who's I think, oh man, who was live or who is live? I think right before I came on here, uh, yeah. Okay. Is he still? Oh, he's not live anymore. Okay. I saw him. I saw that he was live. Is it Kyler's Aquatics and Exotics? Yeah, yeah. I've chimed in a couple times on that on his. I got him on my. I'm subscribed to him, so I can see. A lot of the people in this little um, community. I want to say a lot of us have the same people on our list. I'm sure you guys, Dave, you probably have like other people I don't have on mine. Um, but you put Jadrin Aquatics. I don't have that one. I don't have that one on mine. I'll look it up. Wait, I'll look that up because I like finding new ones, and seeing like what they got and what they talk about. Let's see, yeah, okay. Wow. 18.5 thousand subscribers. Okay. Yeah, that's like what I was saying. Like that's one of the big ones. Live stream Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday night. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Live stream. In fact, if I hit subscribe, it'll probably pop. It'll show up live right now. Maybe if they're still from what was it? Live stream from 7 to 8, 7 Central. Okay, 8 Eastern. Yeah, they're still on. Oh, they're live right now. He's live right now. That's cool. you know. Hey, what's going on, S? Yes, I did. I did have my first troll. Do you see that? Or you're just reading what they wrote? Because I guess they disappeared. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? What is that? I didn't know that was a troll. you know, but that's cool. I didn't know what to do at the moment. I was like, should I block them? Yeah, obviously. Or people like, you know. But yeah, like I was talking about, I like um, I don't, I try not to go live, with certain other people are live. I think I've talked about this. Did this night already happen? Yeah. Okay. No, but it seems like it has. Hey, I know it's not deja vu. You know. All right. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you later, S. But yeah. Dang man, I got some good weather. 63, 61. It'd be dip down into the 58 degrees at like 6 a.m. tomorrow. I don't know if y'all are any different weather, but it's not too bad. That weather's not too bad, you know. But yeah. But what am I trying to say here? On the oh, there you see that? You see that in my saltwater tank? That fox face rabbit fish is like, I don't know. I just caught that on the tablet and like right there. You just like darted. That fish right there. That fox face rabbit fish, the yellow one with the black and white stripes on its face. That fish is weird. Like that mine is like seems like he's scared. Like if I come up, he'll hide most of the time, and his colors will go away, and his fins will stick straight up. And if I startle it, man, it darts across that tank so quick. Like that's the fastest fish I think in my tank anyway. Dave, 51 now in New York, mid 40s by the morning. It's getting cold, man. I guess you guys normally probably do have the snow every year. Here, it's hit or miss. We could have a mild winter, maybe like a dusting of snow, which honestly is fine by me because I really don't like shoveling my driveway. I just don't. It's not my thing. I used to do it, but I remember. I don't know what it is, but is it just me or at nighttime when it snows, like even if it's like midnight or 1 and you go outside, and because it's not like pitch black because the snow, since it's white, it reflects. It makes it lighter outside a little bit, but obviously it's still nighttime, still dark, but I don't know what it is. It's just like it's pretty cool looking at nighttime with the snow. Maybe it's just me. I'm just weird like that. I'm one of those people like in my younger days, I thought gasoline smelled good for some reason. Like it had like this weird, like cool smell or something. But yeah, it's weird. But yeah, at nighttime, I don't know what it is. It's like anyway, like whenever I lived up near Chicago for about 4 years, just north of it, excuse me. It would obviously it snowed, and I would have to shovel the driveway. And I don't know how many times I've done it. Like if it was a weekend and it snowed, and if I wanted to like have some drinks in my house, and I got a little bit drunk, and I'm shoveling the driveway at like 1 a.m. because I was just awake, and I was like, it has to be done. I don't want it to get really that bad. I mean, we had cars in the driveway, but still, obviously, up there, you want to, I didn't need the shovel, it did, but I mean, I did. But I just think it's weird. It looks pretty cool at night. But like I said, here, you won't. Like, no, we can get snow. Like I've seen 6 inches of snow in Virginia Beach. All right. Ooh, why is this popping up? Hang on a second. Get rid of that. There we go. We've had a couple years ago. Last year we had our little snow that melted by the afternoon, but which I'm cool with that. Like I said, I'm good with that. Get a little bit for the winter and it's gone. So I don't know. But there literally is no action on my Facebook Live. I don't know if anybody's watching it, but it says live, but I don't see anybody up there. But I just have it on. I mean, I think people can see it if no, because Facebook's different. I think the only way you can see it is if you like click on it, but then yeah. So I think for Facebook, I think I'm just gonna kind of if anybody's watching on Facebook, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you want to keep watching this, head over on YouTube side, Aquatic Action, and it's right there. So I'm gonna get off of the live Facebook Live one and uh, just focus more on YouTube. All right, ending Facebook Live. I don't know why I do that. I don't know. I don't know why I add. Let me see if I can move this over this way. Get off. Let's see how this is right here. Trying to get it good so I can see this right here. What is going on in the world? What do we have? I don't know. Is there really anything going on in the world right now? Yeah. Sure is. But actually, you know what? I can show you guys what's going on in here. I can show you what's going on. All right. I don't know if you can see. Here's the flower horn. I'd have the light turned off because I don't want it to. It was a glare, but you can see the flower horn right there again. I put it back into 65. She's pretty happy. I still got to feed her though. But and then what's going on in here today? What's going on in here? Can you see them? Oh, there we go. Can you see? Oh, the fox-faced rabbitfish is out. Oh, wait, he's kind of starting to hide. Starting to hide. There's the sailfin right in the front. Sailfin tang. Okay. And I wish there was a way I could do a wireless hookup here so I could just you know what? Let me just scoot this laptop closer. A little bit closer here. Oh, and you know what drives me crazy? Like, okay, so I have my protein skimmer. You can just the bottom, like it has. There's a lot of bubbles, and I have I got the little pad up there to help block the bubbles. But yeah, that's not working very well. Not working very well. Why is this all caught up in here? There we go. Okay. Okay. See him right there? Let me turn this light, get the blue off there so I can make it more. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Right there? Okay. So, bring all this closer so I can get way up, way close here. Okay. I think this is good. So, here's this coral. This guy's doing okay. I don't know the name of this one. I forgot. And I wish I could have better color here because it's green, right? It's actually green. Let me get this, change the color on this light. No. Oh, that's probably the best I'm going to do right there. But it's green, okay? It looks, doesn't, and here's the long tentacle anemone just chilling right there, okay? He's rooted in there. His foot is planted and it's been right there, okay? Fish don't swim into it. And at first I was worried that it would, but they don't. All right. And there's the sailfin doing okay back there. There's a pajama cardinal. I got two of those. And I was told, can y'all hear, shoot, can y'all hear me? Am I loud enough? I was told that these pajama cardinals can actually change gender to make male and female, right? And, have babies. So I was told that. All right, there's the fox face rabbit fish. He actually seems to be kind of swimming around, he or she, whatever. Oh, now it's back there, hiding. There's that guy. Oh, and there's the Midas bunny. They're waiting to eat. I haven't fed them yet. They're waiting. There's the black molly, the saltwater one, right? So these corals right here, I do know that one there is called a Duncan coral, and it seems to be doing pretty good. They're bloomed out right now. I don't know the name of that one though, but it seems to be doing okay because it's out. There's the there's the blue hippo, or people just call it Dory or whatever. And this guy, oh man, I like this guy right here. Swims, perches on the rock, stares at you, and then like swims. And then here's this coral. Oh, see, she's getting in the picture again. Look at it. Hey. All right. Seems how they want attention when they're hungry, right? And this little mushroom one. This one's like not really growing, but maybe they grow very slowly. I don't know. I don't know. And this guy, here's the purple tang. He likes swimming through the rocks. Swimming through the rocks. And because whenever I was at the fish store, they named the person there told me that the purple tang is name is Prince because purple tang, purple rain. You can sing it, right? I'm not going to, but um, yeah. So I was like, okay, well, it's already named. I don't call it. I just say purple tang. And there is the Tomini. That's what he is. I forgot. He's a Tomini tang. He's back there. Move, clownfish. Tomini tang, and they will get bigger. And this coral, that's not a mushroom, is it? I can't remember. I don't know the names of these ones. I did, but I forgot. I only know like that's a Duncan because I asked on Facebook. And then this one right here. This guy, I can actually see this one growing a little bit, right? It's actually growing. You can see the sides, the thin edges coming out. I think that's because it's growing. It'll slowly take over this rock, this live rock, right? So, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. There you are. There you are. Always goes and hides, man. Don't be hiding. Come on. Come here. Come here. There. Be friendly. So that's pretty much what I got in here right now. You can see the spots on the glass. See that? The algae. That's the hard algae right there. That's the hard algae. I don't know if you can see. It's not focused, but that's the hard algae. And back there is the saltwater hermit. The saltwater hermit. Look at him. He's trying to climb the glass, but doesn't really get that far. Can I come around there? I don't know. It doesn't look as good. Uh, so, yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, there you are. There you are. Can't follow him around very well. Okay, let me bring this back here. Back up on here. So anyway, I just wanted to do another quick show you that real quick. what's going on in there. And that's, again, this is the tank that I'm treating. So um, that is the tank that I am currently treating. And it sucks, but I got to the point where I needed to do water changes, I guess. Sounds stupid saying that, right? I got to the point where I have to start doing water changes. What a hassle. What a unknown thing I have to do, right? Water changes. But I also do know that um, what like how long? Okay, so how long if you guys leave your lights on? Like how long do you leave your lights on for? Do you leave them on? You kind of just have them. You turn them on when you come and look at the tank, and you turn them right back off again, or what? Because I mean, I know that the lights are basically for us, and I've brought this up before. I know the lights on a fish tank are basically just for us to look at the fish tank, right? Fish don't care about the lights. But in a sense, they do because if you condition your fish to surface when you turn the lights on and you feed them, then they'll associate the lights coming on with eating food. So oh my God, look at my cat sitting over there. Look at my cat sitting over there. He's so, look at that. Oh, look at him just sitting right there. Okay. I can't zoom in with this thing, but he looks like, I don't know, a big triangle. It's a bad angle of him. He's fat. And I don't overfeed him. It's crazy. He'll go in there and eat. We have two cats. He'll go in there and eat. He'll go in there and eat the other. Focus there. He'll go in there and eat the other cat's food if I let him in that room. Okay, and he's just sitting there. Just I don't know if he fell asleep sitting there or what. But it's funny. Um, I was talking about fish tank lights, right? I was talking about fish lights. Okay, so again, those lights are only for us. Okay, for display to make something look like if you have your tank out in a main room, which this is like my front guest. I don't know. This is like the guest, like the regular, like this is like a living room because we have a family room back there where the cat was sitting at that little doorway. That's where my 90 gallon is. That's where I had to do my last one. But if you have it out in a main spot, then yeah, you use your lights, right? You want to show it off, and I think that helps me keep it clean, because I can show off the tank. And plus, that's really the only spot I can put the 150 at. It's perfect, like on this wall right here. It doesn't go past that door jam, like hallway or not hallway, but the where the dining room is, right? Even though I got some stuff sitting down there, like I get so messy with my aquarium supplies. Like I have to put a towel right there because what's so stupid is, all right, so let me come up here. So this protein scare, dang man, all right. Oh, I wish I could pick this thing up and just show you. I need a better way to do this. I could use, you know what? I could just use my phone, right? Oh, can you use look at that mess in my dining room. That's because of me. But anyway, my protein might hang on the back or on the side for me. Look at those bubbles that comes out of there. Oh, I hung this up because the lights will blind me. So come on. So this is that hang on the back type of one, right? But I never got the lid to this thing. Never came in the box. I'm like pissed about it. So I have to. Uh, hang on. Oh, if you see old pictures up there, that's of like like her family, and there's some old ones up there, and then my family, old pictures. Yeah. But all right. Dave, what'd you say? Our lights go on blue, then white for 6 hours. back to blue, then off. You need lights for plants and corals. Yes, you are absolutely. Yep. I mean, I was just thinking of the fish when I said that it's just for show for us. But yeah, I didn't and here I got corals in here, right? So I wasn't even. I guess I was thinking about a regular like fish tank that doesn't have plants in it, like live plants, But yeah. Um, oh, and like these lights right here for like the reef lights, um, the reef lights, they like in the app on my phone, in the app they have the preset, and I don't even know, like I gotta show you real quick. Oh, I gotta turn on my Bluetooth. Okay, fine, whatever. They have like this preset type of thing, like preset. Uh, what you call it? Templates. Here we. Nope, that's not it. Uh, anyway, dang man, I can't find that. Edit? No, I don't want to edit. No, I don't touch like touch the edit lights on these things where you adjust you adjust this stuff. I don't know if you'll pick that up. Dang, it won't pick that up. Where you adjust? Oh, there it is. You adjust that stuff. No, I don't even. I won't even touch all that. You know, trying to find the. Oh, I don't know if you guys like. I think I put this on here before, but I think this was pretty cool. Like the different type of that's that one is called disco. If I had the three lights, see, I only have two. You're supposed to have three for this size sink, but if I move it down to a 90-gallon, then I only need the two. I don't need to worry about trying to get another one, which I don't have to have another one. I just got to keep all the corals right there. So if you could see the actual colors, like it's pretty cool. Uh, and then this one just goes through the colors a lot slower. I mean, but it's still kind of fast. But again, that one's for show. And then this one is Thunderstorm. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? I hit the Thunderstorm. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. It goes dark and then it's like lightning. That's supposed to be lightning. There it is. It don't have the thunder. I don't hear the thunder. Cloud cover. This one's cloud cover. I don't think it's gonna do much, but it's just cloud cover. And of course, you can see the computer screen with me moving the reflection. Uh, yeah, live demo. You could change the different colors. But dang it, I was trying to find the. Well, I wanted to show like what I was talking about with the templates, the resume schedule. Oh, this was the schedule. I normally I have this light dimmed, like down to like for nighttime, which I should put it. That's dimmed. Let's keep it right there for a little bit until I go. But yeah, I mean, I can't find it. I can't find that. The one I was trying to. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's great now having this on your phone, but for me at least, it doesn't work if I'm not on the Wi-Fi on the same Wi-Fi. It doesn't work. So, oh shoot. But oh shoot, man, what's going on? What's going on? Who's on here? I see Dave. S was here briefly for a moment. I see five. Who else is on here? Well, people, if you want to chat, you want to chat. That's cool. If not, if you just enjoy watching me talk about my nonsense, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. As soon as I said that, I dropped down to 4. That's funny. I guess I got that bored. The cat's sitting there and just sitting down now, just like with his eyes closed, just staring like right in my direction. Water. But so where will this take me? This hobby? I've had thoughts about, shower thoughts. No, dude. I've had thoughts about. See, I've had bad luck with breeding fish and trying to. And I think Dave, I know I talked to you about this on last weekend or something. I mean, not specifically about like, hey, thanks for showing me the, like your tour of your place too. That was cool. All the tanks and stuff. Um, but yeah, do you like how to get into breeding fish and then do you sell them? I know you mentioned about a swap, like the swap meet kind of things. Um, but I mean, the only thing that I've bred, okay, is not on purpose, but not for me on purpose. Like convict cichlids. I mean, if you go to uh, if let's just say you start, see, for me, okay, for me, um, oh, that was only half your tanks. Okay, okay, I got you. Um, yeah, that's right. You mentioned you had some in the other room too, upstairs or whatever. Um, for me, I started out with guppies, and that didn't work out because I honestly forgot to condition the water. Sad. It was sad. Uh, we sell on Get Gills. Get Gills? We sell on Get Gills. Is that like a? Let me look at it. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I've never knew about this website. Okay. Okay. I'm tracking. I'm tracking. This is cool, man. This is cool. Yeah. This one right here, Get Gills. Right there. See that? Okay. So what you can go on the website and you can set up something to sell it on here. Browse products, get started. Is this yours? Or you just go on the website and you sell your stuff? But hey, buy fish, sell fish. Oh, okay, I got it. Sell fish. Buy fish, sell fish, easy. Just saying selfish is funny. Um, wow, that koi and goldfish picture. Dang, that fish looks good. Yeah. So when I started, right, felt bad. 10-gallon. I had the guppies in there, and I forgot to condition the water. Next morning, woke up. So I always have this thing in my head about guppies because it's my fault. It was my obviously right. I'm not. I shouldn't be laughing about that. Um, and then so I've seen for like a long time, right? Uh, I'm fighting that yawn. I'm not winning. Okay. After that, after the guppies didn't work out, I went to um, Dan from Dan's Fish Credit. Oh, that's cool. Okay, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a cool looking. That's a cool website. I'll browse more into it. Yeah. Um, Tiger barbs. Tiger Barbs was the next thing that I got, and I got a 20. Still have it, and had them for a while. That's a long time ago. And then I got like the some other tropical fish. When I got the 65 gallon, I was like, I'm gonna get me a big tank. Got me a 65. That was big. That was big then, Um, and so from oh, thanks Anthony, appreciate that. You know, yeah, appreciate that. Um, the tiger barbs, and then event. Oh, and I got tropical fish. Just like a couple. They're upstairs. I have the glowfish, the dwarf gouramis. Um, what else? Some other. I'm drawing a blank right now. But then eventually, I learned what more about cichlids. And I was like, what about cichlids? I went to a store, pet store. Ooh, I couldn't fight that one. Sorry. Uh, and I didn't know how. I thought keeping cichlids was going to be tricky and hard. Um, American cichlids, okay, American cichlids. So I got into that, and honestly, I had some. I didn't know back then. I didn't know angelfish were cichlids. I just thought they were tropical, like non-cichlid tropical fish. Because you're just used to kind of seeing them, or I'm used to seeing them next to other tropical fish, right? Uh, I still have those, and then I felt like I kind of went up the ladder, the stairs, whatever, each step. After that, I dipped into the African cichlids. Had those for a little while. I had some yellow labs, the imbunas, right? And had those for a little while. I'm horrible at like keeping, so, but I guess I had other plans. So I took them all down and I took them to a pet store and I just donated all of those. And I was like, I know I could sell those, right? I could sell those. Um, Cameron, hey Mike, if I wanted to start a saltwater tank, what is a good size tank and other materials I should start with? Well, I'll tell you what I started with, okay? And I got and this is really, start smaller than this. um, I started with if you don't want to go nano tank, which is like the small, like what, 2.5. Well, Dave just straight up said 75. Okay. Um, that's, yeah. I mean, I guess that would work. Obviously, if you learn what you're doing, um, and about the water, how to put you get, don't use tap water. Uh, don't just take tap water and then salt. Um, from what I was when I was taught, and but I did a 30 gallon, and I got a couple clownfish for it. I got like a couple pieces. I got a couple live rocks to put in there, and this sand is the, dang, what you call it? It's the one that comes with the beneficial bacteria. I always forget this brand name. They have it at the pet store. Um, it just helps it quicker for setting up your tank. So if you start and something, don't ever get, don't, if you have tangs, okay, if you ever get a tang, don't put like fake plants in there, okay, because they could mistake the fake plants for like plants, live plants or something that they seaweed or whatever they could eat, and they could eat those or try to and get sick and die. And I had those in this tank for a while. I had them in there, and I was like, someone told me excuse me, that you could do it. But then I realized I was like, oh, I better take those out real quick. I guess that's just maybe with tangs or maybe some other kind of fish or herbivores, right? Let's see. But yeah, I would say Dave, you've probably been doing this a lot. Obviously, you've been doing that a lot longer than me, so definitely easy to control parameters, a little more forgiveness. Yeah, because what do they say? Like the smaller tank you go, the quicker your water can go wrong. So if you get a good size, like 75 gallons, definitely it's a good size tank, but it's not too small. Um, I probably should have started with a 75, but what? I mean, I moved it to a 65, so I had that. Which is easy to, okay. Clownfish, very hardy after 2 week cycle. Yep, yep. That was one of my uh, the first ones that I got. Everybody sees clownfish. Hey, it's like, ooh, clownfish, the Nemos, right? uh, what other? Oh, let's see. Thanks for answering. Okay, I've been thinking about starting the tank, just not sure where to start. Yeah, so get. I mean, I would recommend getting some couple like one or two pieces of like what the live rock. Well, they got live rock, and then they got the what's the other one? Dry rock or something. But either way, I mean, you put it in your tank, and it's going to get grow the bacteria on it, so it turns into live rock, right? That's how I think of it. But it's cool having a saltwater tank. You got a lot of cool fish to look at. Like for me, I went the direction of having the type of fish that you can have that are reef safe type of fish, meaning they won't eat the corals. All right. Um, what is it? Some kind of, I believe saltwater, like angelfish, aren't really reef safe from what I've been, a lot of it's what I've been told at the pet stores. Um, so I went that direction because I didn't know if I ever wanted to buy some corals and see where that takes me. Uh, what is it? Triggerfish. I can't remember if they're reef safe or not. I think they may mess with the corals. Yes, Dave, live rock is a lot more expensive. It is, definitely. Yeah, you could just go with the other one. Is it dry rock? Am I remembering that right? That's definitely cheaper. Yeah. Um, but yeah, you can go with just like the rock and it's cheaper to not do a reef tank because the lights, man, the lights are like crazy expensive. And I told myself I wasn't gonna buy any. But what do I do? In fact, I don't think I need this paper up right now. Is it bright? Nah, they're pretty dim. It's pretty dim. Let me take the paper off. I just had it up there because it was bright. I had it on the bright setting. You know, take her off there. I mean, they're cool lights. Yeah, I keep telling myself, don't buy a third one. Don't buy a third one. You're not going to want to do that because if you switch to the 90, it's only got the two sections. And I'm good to go. And I so want to switch to that 90 with this thing. And I think I'm going to, but I just put the those freshwater fish in there. But I want to put them in here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm still planning on that. I think it'd be better if I downgrade this to the 90 gallon. 150 is just for me. It's too much for me to make the water. And I think I said this earlier. I don't know if you all were here, but with my little 4-stage RO make water, RODI. It's not enough. It's not enough. I need something bigger, but I still can with the 91, because it's literally right around like the other side of the wall is the garage, so I'm closer to it. Oh, okay, Dave. Carib Sea, yep, that's it. I won't remember that. Or crushed coral. Okay, yeah. I didn't do the crushed coral, but yeah, it's how much did you spend on the lights, if you don't mind? I'll tell you. So I put a little money to the side on one of them. The other one I just kind of splurged on it and bought it. Okay. Um, they were you want to know, man. So the brand is a Radeon. It's a Radeon Pro Blue. All right. And how much was it? Radeon Pro. Oh shoot, hang on. Pro Blue. Uh, yep. If you look it up, Radeon Pro Blue XR15 G5, whatever the hell that means. It's I'll just show you because I don't want to. Oh, the lights turned out. I guess that was a schedule for them to turn out. Okay, it's live. It's live. I was trying not to put it out. Good lighting, very important. Yes, they are. 400. Okay, 461 for the light. That's not including the stand. That's not including the mount. The mounts. God, yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm telling you. They have cheaper ones out there that are still way good. But the guy sold me. He did an awesome job at the store. He did what he did, so I got those. Yeah, that's why. And then the other one, I just saved extra to the side, and when I got that one, but I just don't want to buy another one. Not if I'm leaving this tank with the 3 sections going down into two. I'll be fine with that. It'll be good. But you know what? You know which tanks I like. I like those ones with the like the rimless ones that have the white cabinet. And I know on Facebook here, there's a store and it's in Florida. Oh, it just popped right up. Oh no. Okay, in my area, there's a store called Premier Aquatics, and just finished installing another Red Sea reefer tank. So I'll just show you this picture. These ones are cool, man. Like if you could see, can you see the white? Like the kind, come on, focus. The kind with the white stand. I think those are pretty cool. So you do okay. So you do not have to have corals uh, for salt tanks. Yeah, exactly. Like what is it, Dave? They call it a Fowler tank, right? If you just do fish, was it FOWLR? Fish only. FOWLR. Fowler tank. Fowler. What Fowler? I'm trying to see what Fowler stands for. What Fowler stand? Fowler means acronym. Okay, here it is. Fish only with live rock. Makes total sense, right? Oh, the lights came back on. Fish only with live rock. Now, again, live rock is more expensive, like you said, so you can get fish only with dry rock. So that would be Founder, if that's a thing. I don't know if it is Founder. But yeah, I would. If you have a saltwater tank, you don't have to have an RODI maker or RODI like to make the water, because you could go like they do sell it at the pet stores, but you have to have a bucket, and it can be a pain in the butt to do that. It could be a pain in the butt to go get that. So, um, I bought a little one for like I think it was the buddy the 4 stage buddy RODI. That's what it's called. Like the little like the cheap like the it might have been I don't know how much it was like $60-$70 or something like that. I don't know, but uh, I've been using that for a little while. I think the little sections of it like you have to replace them every once in a while. I haven't replaced any yet, but I will soon. But I do have the right here. Oh, this thing. I did go out and buy one of these for like no, I got some on Amazon for like $15. This thing's good to have. It checks for your parts per million. Uh, it checks for let's see mode. What is that setting? It's like I've seen that. I know I can't think of the name of that sentence. See if you can see where it says. Oh, is it going to show you? Go down. I don't know. It's not going to. Anyway, anyway, um, parts per million. It tests like if you do get a saltwater tank and you make your water. I would get one of these because you just set it to the parts per million or this other setting on here. Oh, it also has a temperature thing too, like your Celsius and Fahrenheit. Um, after you make water or you buy water from a place, just put this in there and it should read 0. You want it to read 0. But if you were to stick this inside of your saltwater tank, it would just go red. And yeah, and if you put this in regular tap water, it'll have a reading because when you make water for your saltwater tank, right? Um, it the RO it basically takes all the metals and all that stuff out, so um, uh, it's completely like I want to say it's more um, or mineral free than like distilled water. That's what I want to say, you know. But all right, Cameron, can you show your 90 gallon? Yeah, it's in. Take a little field trip. It's in the other room. All right, so let me know something first. I'm gonna unplug my. I'm going to unplug my microphone from my laptop because I got to carry my laptop over there. I've done it before, so let me know if you can still hear me. Okay, I am. There we go. Am I good? How about now? I think you should be able to hear me now. I just unmuted it. I had to turn that. Hang on, I got to turn the YouTube one down. If I can. So I'm getting an echo. I'm getting an echo. Or a delay. Getting a delay. Okay. Yeah, so let's take a little field trip, shall we? If I could just switch to my phone, I would do that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Have an idea. Just bear with me. Bear with me here. Let me see if this works. Because this would be way. In fact, I have another tank upstairs that I could show too. I don't know if I would have to end this one. Nah, I don't need to worry about that. I'll just carry the laptop. I'm good. We're good. We can do this. We can do this. All right, ready? All right. Actually, oh, I didn't plug that one light. Okay. So, I've been doing field trips lately. Okay. And this is the tank that I let me turn this around. Yeah. Get this camera. Okay, so this is right now the 90 gallon. You know, I got 2 angelfish in there. You can see them. Okay. And there's geophagus, the red hump ones. I got. Oh, and there, if you notice, there's a lot of filtration in this because I'm trying to create my own sump here. Let me open this up. There's no. Hang on. Get some light on this thing. There we go. Okay. So. This is what I created here. I don't know if it's focusing on this thing. Oh, focus. Okay, so the supply, and I just kind of made this with a filter sock and a plastic cereal container. And I put holes at the sides of the bottom, and I put some more sponge right there. And I got some sponge filters just kind of sitting there, and I got this basket with like the ceramic pieces, and then over here the return pump. So it's in progress. I'm gonna put baffles in there, like sections, so they can stack it up and not just lay there. But this is the tank. Yeah, and it's okay. But that's my 90 gallon. Hang on, let me get a better angle there. Oh, yeah, get a better angle. That's definitely not it. All right, get this out of the way. Stay. This is just a side. This is just, you know, it from the stand. So it's, you know, it's work in progress. It's a work in progress. What's the reason for the sump? Well, some tanks have those drilled holes in them. Here, I'll show you on the side here. This is the side view of this closed off area. Like I could drain this water out of this little section, and it would still hold the water here. So it comes with the drilled holes, and I put bulkhead seals in them, and then you make You can buy this kit or make it yourself. And then, like I showed you underneath, under there, you have the hoses, right? So, the purpose of a sump is just it's just a sump for filtration. And you could put a protein skimmer down there, and you can kind of just set it up how you want to set it up. If you make your own with just like a fish tank, right? You can make your own with just a glass box, or you could buy the whole sump, but it can be expensive to buy those. You don't have to have a sump. You can have salt water and not have a sump, or fresh water. There's so many options for filtration. You can use sponge filters. In fact, you know what? Let me show you in this thing. In the tank, there's I got 3 different types of filtration going on. Sponge filters, cheapest, great thing to have, and they work for with the air stone. Instead of getting an air stone, just have that. Internal canister filter. All right. So, Dave, I got this from this 90-gallon from somebody, and it does have the holes. It is drilled. You can see the right there. So I think the person before me probably had it as a saltwater tank. And again, I want to make it a saltwater tank. That was originally my plan, and I will still. You know. Probably had it as a saltwater tank. But again, I want to make it a saltwater tank. I did. That was originally my plan, and I will still. Let me turn this down. I know I think I already showed you this in here, but I did a little bit of moving around. This is the 30-gallon upstairs here, and I had to move one of the blood parrots because it was getting messed with, but I put it with the other fish that were up here, so they're getting along. I don't see them. So here's the one blood parrot. Okay, this is the freshwater ferret Cameron. Gold dust mollies. That's a severum right there. I know eventually that thing will get big, but the thing is not growing. It takes forever. There is a dwarf gourami. All right. Those things are crazy. They have those little those little feelers that stick out, and they stick out in the front. It's just they're kind of back right now, but they stick out in the front. And there's glowfish. I know you probably think that there's too many in this 30, but if I need to move them back over here, I have this one still set up, but I gotta. I'm leaving it on just in case I put some of these back in here, which I probably will. So that's a 20 and that's a 30. This was originally when I started my saltwater tank, I had them in there, the little fish. And there's Serpe tetra. There's 2 of them in there. There's a blue, there's a German, that's a German ram or just a ram. But those are one of my favorite ones because I just like the colors that sometimes that they get in the right time or right light. And then those 3 guys, are those Danios? I can't remember what those guys are specifically, but what did you say? Your whole fish room runs on one. Go air pump. Oh, are you talking about this one, Dave? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, it's just 2 sponge filters. But yeah, I mean, it can run off the one. I mean, this is really just my office. I just threw them up here. Longfin Danio. Okay, I thought those were. I was thinking Danio too, but I wasn't sure. There's the Siamese algae eater hiding back there, and there is another little tiny one in there somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. So yeah, I mean, that's the upstairs one, and I know eventually the Severum's going to get big. But oh, this guy right here, this guy, this is the only one we kept out of some babies. This polar blue convict. But what's crazy is a polar blue is, if I'm right, part uh, blood parrot and half convict. Oh, he's protecting his territory. That's what they do. They will protect their territory. They get like he's. I think he lives in this thing. This is your PetSmart special right here. you know. And so, I mean, I like having this upstairs. I come in the office. If I need to get on the computer or something, I can see it. But I think I'm probably going to split them back up and put some in that tank. Because I think there's quite a few in here, and this may be too many. I don't know. But Dave, we have 42 tanks on one pump, all sponge filter. Dang, okay, yeah. Yeah, I like sponge filters. Yeah, definitely. When I first, so when I first started, when I first started my 150, right? Um, I had four huge sponge filters in there because I didn't know. I mean, I knew nothing about starting a canister filter. I just kind of, again, like I said, I YouTubed everything, and I learned when I went ahead and got a FX6, I uh, Googled it. Instead of reading the instructions, I Googled that and watched somebody put it together. You know, but yeah, that's that's pretty much that right there in a nutshell. No, but should I get another tank? No, my wife's already like, it's like, no, we have enough tanks, dude. I got like, here we go. That's better. That's better right there. How about that? How about that right there? Yeah, get to do a fish room tour. That's cool. You know, there's that stupid reflection again. There we go. What was I talking about? The Yeah, that's the two. I used to have like on this messy desk right here. See, like on the computer desk. I used to have a 10 gallon right there where that printer is with all the crap, and then I had like a corner 10 gallon. Still have it in the garage at the corner 10 gallon right there, all on this desk. And then also I had like another little tank for betas when I had betas. So um, oh, I was getting crazy carried away with this. Like up here in my office, I was like, I want to get a whole bunch of stuff set up. Um, like just have like a bunch of tanks in here. But honestly, I had a 55 up here once on this table behind me. I had a 55, and I was getting really worried. I was getting really worried. Um, um, Having that up here, I was getting worried about just the weight of it. I wasn't sure, like second floor. This house was built in '79, and so I had moved it downstairs, but I took it down the 55 because I switched them out and put them in the 90. So we do live streams on our channel. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. I'll have to catch that sometime. Let me go back downstairs again. And then if I can, I'd have to plug this light back in, but yeah, I already showed the light's off on it though, but I showed the flower horn right there. Put her back in here. She was in that 30-gallon upstairs, but oh dang, I didn't realize I was doing that. Sorry about that. But let me set this thing back down on here. Back down to where we originally started. Okay. But all right. So anyway, um I'm gonna have to go, man. I know it's like it's almost 10. So I gotta get some stuff ready, and I will yeah, I'll catch people on streams throughout this week or something, you know. And appreciate you guys being here tonight. And is Cameron, if you're still on, thanks for stopping by. I hope I helped out, with between Dave and myself, just giving you some information about having an aquarium if you start saltwater or something. It's cool to do. It's cool to I've learned so much just doing as I went, you know. So yep. Anyway, so you guys take care, and I will catch you again on this, some other streams, whatever. All right. So you guys have a good night, and thanks for watching the live stream of Aquatic Action. Later.